Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a film that's been creating some buzz in the cinematic world, Find Me Falling, 2024, a compelling and emotionally charged drama directed by CineEssence. This movie features a powerhouse cast including Ali Fumiko Whitney, Harry Connick Jr., and Agnes Scott, and trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned as we unpack everything there is to know about this film. Spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it and come back. Let's get started. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty of the plot and characters, let's set the stage. Find Me Falling is a drama that explores themes of identity, trauma, and human connection. The story centers around a complex set of relationships and the journey of personal healing, and the film is notable for its sensitive treatment of emotional vulnerability. It's a slow burn type of film that allows you to really feel the weight of each character's journey. Directed by CineEssence, a filmmaker known for her ability to weave complex human emotions into visual storytelling, this film is nothing short of a masterpiece in that regard. Let's talk about the cast now, because this is where Find Me Falling really shines. Each actor brings something special to their role, and the chemistry between them is undeniable. First up, Ali Fumiko Whitney portrays Sasha, a woman struggling with her past while trying to reconnect with her estranged family. Whitney does a fantastic job of portraying Sasha's emotional depth, effortlessly capturing her internal conflict. She's a woman trying to heal while being pulled in multiple directions by external forces. What makes Sasha's journey so compelling is Whitney's ability to convey fragility without losing strength, a true balancing act. Next, we have Harry Connick Jr. playing Luke, a character whose quiet strength and complex emotional layers are revealed throughout the film. He's a man who's been carrying his own baggage, and the way Connick Jr. plays him with subtlety and restraint is powerful. Luke's dynamic with Sasha is one of the emotional cores of the movie, and it's here where we really start to see the push and pull between people trying to help each other heal, even when they're broken themselves. Agnes Scott plays Emmy, a more mysterious character whose role evolves over time. Emmy is a catalyst for much of the film's tension, and Scott plays her with an enigmatic quality that keeps the audience guessing. She's a reminder of how the past and present constantly intertwine in our lives, often leading to painful and unexpected moments of clarity. Agnes Scott's performance gives Emmy an air of mystery, and she's a character whose impact grows as the story unfolds. Now, let's break down the plot, which, like any great drama, is layered with meaning and carefully crafted to keep us engaged. So, the story begins with Sasha, played by Ali Fumiko Whitney, returning to her hometown after many years away. She's dealing with the recent loss of her mother and is grappling with the fractured relationships she left behind, particularly with her father, who she hasn't spoken to in years. The film's opening scenes are quiet and intimate. We see Sasha walking through a town that feels both familiar and foreign to her. This feeling of being an outsider in a place you once called home is something a lot of us can relate to. As she reconnects with her family, Sasha also begins to form an unlikely bond with Luke, Harry Connick Jr., a local who is dealing with his own personal struggles. Their connection is complicated, and it feels like both of them are looking for something, whether it's redemption, closure, or simply a sense of belonging. The chemistry between them is palpable, and it sets the stage for the film's exploration of love, grief, and reconciliation. But it's not just a love story. Find Me Falling explores the tension between holding on to the past and letting go to move forward. There's this constant balancing act that both Sasha and Luke are engaged in, and it's in their interactions with each other, as well as their interactions with their families, that the story really starts to take off. Throughout the film, there are these emotionally charged moments that bring the characters face to face with their own vulnerabilities. There's an extended sequence where Sasha and Luke confront their respective traumas, and it's here that the film truly shines in terms of emotional depth. You feel the weight of the pain, but also the hope that exists in the possibility of healing. So, now let's talk about the themes of the movie, because there's a lot going on beneath the surface of Find Me Falling. First and foremost, the film is about the process of healing and finding peace with your past. Sasha's journey is one of self-acceptance, and we see her slowly piece together her fractured sense of identity. But it's not a linear process, it's messy, painful, and full of setbacks. Then there's the theme of family. Whether we want to admit it or not, our families are often at the heart of both our happiness and our deepest wounds. The fractured relationship between Sasha and her father is a key example of how family dynamics can be both toxic and redemptive at the same time. In Find Me Falling, family is shown not just as blood ties, but as connections that need constant effort and understanding to heal. Another key theme is trauma and how it shapes us. Both Sasha and Luke carry emotional scars that affect their relationships, and the film doesn't shy away from showing how these past experiences shape their behavior and decision-making. It's a raw and honest look at the way trauma manifests in everyday life. Moving on to the direction and cinematography, CineEssence really knows how to capture the emotional undercurrents of her characters through her camera work. The pacing of the film is slow but purposeful, allowing the characters' arcs to breathe and evolve organically. There's a scene early in the film where Sasha is standing alone in a room, and the camera lingers on her face, capturing every fleeting emotion. It's moments like these that elevate the storytelling. The cinematography also plays a role in enhancing the themes of isolation and connection. The film is visually stunning, with a mix of intimate close-ups and wide shots that emphasize the characters' inner worlds and their physical spaces. It's a visual language that perfectly complements the film's emotional tone. So, after everything we've discussed, what's the final takeaway from Find Me Falling? This film is a deeply human exploration of healing, trauma, and the complexities of human relationships. It's not an easy watch, but it's a rewarding one. The performances are top-notch, particularly from Ali Fumiko Whitney, Harry Connick Jr., and Agnes Scott, and the direction by CineEssence ensures that every moment feels meaningful and purposeful. If you're a fan of emotionally driven dramas that take their time to explore characters and themes, then Find Me Falling is definitely worth your time. It's one of those films that stays with you long after the credits roll, and that's the mark of a truly great movie. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Find Me Falling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite moment in the movie? Did you connect with any of the characters in particular? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more content like this. See you next time. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want more detailed breakdowns and analysis like this, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, keep watching, and keep exploring great films.